A very good morning to Madam and also to my fellow classmates. Today I am going to present the part A for lab 5. So we have at least 3 conditions for sampling. The first one is when the Fs is greater than the 2 Fm. The second one is Fs is equals to 2 Fm, which is called as Nyquist rate. And the third one is Fs is lesser than 2 Fm, where this will create the Eliased frequency. So now starting up with the Tmax value, this value can be changeable. For example, I've changed it to 10, and when I run, okay, the graph will be very terrible. Thus close it. Thus my Tmax value for 1 is already good enough for the 10 Hertz frequency. So when I run, so this is the graph that we will get when we use the Tmax 1 value, where the axis is from 0 to 1 and the frequency is from -10 to 10. So now the T is our axis and the F is our signal frequency in Hertz, and we set the sampling frequency as in 100. Now the T-SAM is very important to be set properly, because if we use the T-SAM until the Tmax only, it will produce a little bit of error. So for example, I'm taking this. Okay, I'm taking until Tmax only, and later okay, I will get this graph. Okay, now the x is -10.396 and the other one is 9.40 something. So thus it is not balanced, so the index is not balanced, so we will remove this and we will use until -ts. Okay, now so to define the function, we use the xcon, which is expressed as cos 2 pi ft, and xm cos 2 pi f Tsam, and we use the subplot 211, and we set the GCA to modify our access. We even can search in the command window as help GCA, and we will know the function of the GCA. Now for the plotting part, the T is the time axis, and the xcon, xm are the functions and features of our plot, and later on we can differentiate the both sampling. Okay, now the Fs, if the Fs is lesser than 2 times F, it is to determine the sampling is Eliased frequency or not Eliased. So if yes, it will produce the Eliased frequency, and if it is greater than the 2 times F, which is not, if it is not, then it will create the not Eliased frequency. Now we are using the subplot 212 to plot the frequency spectrum. We are using the FFT spectrum and so on. So as per the summary, the graph shows that the lower frequency has the bigger sinusoid graph and the higher frequency has the smaller sinusoid graph. The graph of the sinusoid with the frequency of 100 is very small, whereas compared to the question part, the 8, 10, 20 and 80 frequency hertz are bigger. That's all for part A. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya Muhammad Hazib bin Muhammad Zaki. Saya akan terangkan bahagian question untuk lab 5 sampling. Okey, question tu dia minta untuk tukar sampling frekuensi ni kepada 8, 10, 20 dengan 80. Okey, tapi untuk FM dia samalah. FS je yang berbeza. Okey, kalau kita kira ikut formula ni, jawapan yang kita akan dapat untuk paling minimum untuk tak jadi aliasing ialah 20. Okey, jom kita start dengan 8. Okey, 8 dia jadi aliasing. Yang line merah ni lah aliasing. Untuk alias frekuensi ni, dia ni sini amplitude, ni time. Kalau spektrum pula amplitude frekuensi. Okey, seterusnya kita buat 10. Okey, 10 pun masih lagi aliasing sebab dia kategori bawah 20, bawah minimum. Okey, seterusnya kita buat 20. Okey, 20 dah tak ada line merah tu. Lepas tu dia pun cakap sini tak no aliasing. So betul lah kalau ikut formula tu. So seterusnya 80. Okey, ni 80. Semakin tinggi frekuensi sampling kita masuk, semakin high frekuensi kita dapat. Okey, itu sahaja daripada saya.